guys, welcome back. Jim, beer to you once again here with another beer review. So today is the last of the Washington haul from my trip home. So hopefully we'll have more when I get home for good. But today is from North Sound Brewery. Again, my local hometown brewery. And this is the Sucellus Imperial Porter. So this guy is, so what about it? Well, North Sound is known for making IPAs, and they do a great job of that. But they also have some game in dark beers, and this is an Imperial Porter. What's Imperial mean? Absolutely nothing other than it's boozier than a non-Imperial. So, you know, kind of a marketing ploy there. But this one is Imperial. It's barrel aged. It's a hefty fella weighing in at 9.5% ABV. No IBUs listed. I know the brewer, he's not really into that. That's not some statistic he really tracks. It's how much hops does it have in it? Quote, enough. So there you go. But it's a big, beefy, burly guy, aged in bourbon barrels. So kind of cool, continuing the whole localvore concept. Woodinville whiskey is the bourbon barrels that these are aged in, anywhere from 6 months to just under a year, kind of depending on the batch. They'll take samples, and then when it's ready, kind of like all their agricultural products. So crowler can, sticker on there, nothing really exciting. So let's get this guy into a glass and see what we're dealing with, and go from there. So I've been reading the debates on the hard pour versus the soft pour, and wish I could tell you I had good technique, but I know some head is better than no head and gives you better aromas, so I do the kind of hardish pour. So that gives you that. So right off the bat, super dark beer, really just dark, 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 and about 2 fingers of coffee colored head. So once again, think coffee with cream and sugar on it is kind of the color you're looking for. Brown to black, so not a lot of light passing through that guy, but looking really nice in the glass. Let's see how she smells. Chocolate. First thing I'm getting is dark chocolate, and then some roasty coffee notes. Not a lot of the alcohol vapors coming off of it on the nose. Didn't give myself a lot of room to swirl it. Yeah, just kind of dark, roasty, toasty, and kind of dark chocolatey notes on the nose. So interesting, kind of what you expect, but let's see if she lives up to it on the taste. Cheers, by the way, if I didn't say so. So a little more malt flavor on this guy. Less of the chocolate. You get a lot of chocolate on the nose, less of that chocolate on the taste. A little bit almost coffee, kind of a dark coffee bitter, but in a good way, but a little astringent, drier than you'd expect, but really coats the mouth. Really good mouthfeel, coats the palate, but a little drier and more bitter than you'd expect for a beer. You're usually expecting it to be kind of a sweet malt bomb, but this is not that. Yeah, a little bit of sweetness, but very little residual sweetness. So you don't get to 9.5% ABV by leaving a lot of unfermented sugars on the table. One of the nice things, there's just the faintest hint of bourbon barrel. So one of the dangers, my personal experience, personal opinion, one of the dangers of bourbon barrel aging is that oak and that bourbon can just absolutely dominate. If you put it in there too long, or I mean, if it's bourbon, the barrel's only been used once, so there's quite a bit of stuff still going on, and it can absolutely dominate the flavors, and just, quite frankly, it tastes like, bourbon flavored beer. This is not that. This just has a hint of it, adds a nice warmth to it, a little bit of the vanilla tones, but really, quite frankly, this is just a really good porter. There's just a lot of dark roasty notes in there. Chocolate on the nose, coffee on the nose, dark roasty malt notes on the palate. Really good mouthfeel, coats the palate real well. So I like it. Looked up on Untapped, and this guy has a 4.1 out of 5 rating, so pretty well reviewed. Caveat that with, it's only got about 350 reviews. So North Sound's a small local brewery. So One of the things, you know, you gotta, if you're in the Western Washington, Skagit Valley area, north of Seattle by about 90 minutes or so, you're gonna have to burn some calories and go out of your way to find it, and I highly recommend you do. There's lots of cool little breweries tucked in all in and around that maybe they don't have national distribution, but if you're in the neighborhood, totally worth your time, especially nowadays with the crowler cans where you can have takeout and bring it home with you. So highly recommend it, really nice. Nice beer there. And it's also seasonal, so can't always get it. This is kind of a fall to winter beer. So if you're coming in July, you're gonna be out of luck. But hey, it makes it more exciting, you know, you have to wait for things. You can't always, it's like back in the day, you couldn't always get fresh fruit in the wintertime. Well, this is the beer equivalent of the old days. So let's rate this guy. How do I rate it? I'm gonna give him 8.5 out of 10. Really like it. It's actually developing more flavors as it warms up in the glass, which is something that's kind of cool. Really dig it. So 8.5 out of 10 beer, totally worth checking out. I will link above to our previous North Sound beer review if you want to check that out. Talk about it in the comment section if there's anything you'd like to hear or say about it. Also, check out in the description below. We've got all the social medias. We got the Facebooks, the Twitters, all the things, as well as a link. I'm putting links to the brewery's web pages, so if you want to find them and get the word straight from the horse's mouth, we got you covered there as well. So I think that's it. Hey, if you'd like it, click down there to subscribe if you can. Smash the like button. Really lets us know we're doing good work, and if we're not, hey, let us know too. And until next time, kids, beer nerds of the world unite. Always keep looking out for the good stuff. Cheers.